Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along.
What's going on, everybody? This is Wise and Fun Fox with a Rust base design video. This is for a solo player who wants a super awesome base. It functions really amazing, tons of storage, a good amount of protection for how small it is, and just an awesome layout and very easy to build. So before we actually show you the base, I'm going to give you a basically layout of the foundation so you can kind of understand how the base is laid out. So this is looking at the base right here. Um, that door right there. Let me get a gun. That entryway right there is going to be this front door. So this is your airlock. Go 2 doors, airlock, and then this is what makes the base so strong for how small it is you have, instead of square foundations, just like the regular 2x1, you just put a 2x1 of squares, and then you do your triangles on the outside, and then you remove the squares, and then you put the triangles here. And then the cupboard is right here. So it's a I'm too close to that base, but yeah, the cupboard's right here. So it's 4C4 to get to the cupboard if you go from this direction. But the great thing about this design is you can easily just move it. So fit it to whatever your needs. Don't do exactly on the video, or this video is probably not going to get like tons and tons of views. So I mean, you can follow my exact layout, but you don't have to. You can kind of switch it up. But there are some advantages for doing it opposite, um, uh, like this. I mean, it's kind of like a shark tooth, I guess you could say. But yep. Okay. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually show you guys how to build it. You can you can lay it out how you want to, just by looking at this, and it's pretty dang simple. And whatever your needs are, you can change it to those. So the first things first. This is like a poor man's like basically like external stone walls. You put these metal barricades. I used to play when it was 500 frags for a metal barricade. Now it's 200. So they're really cheap. So for this whole ring around my base costs like, what was it, like 2,000 frags? So it's pretty dang cheap. You can get that really easy. So then a sheet metal door. Obviously, you're gonna armor that, once you get to that XP level. But this is just a poor man's external stone gate. It just gives you better visibility, so that people don't camp right next to you. You don't want that. So this just stops people from camping you, and I don't know. It just adds another layer of protection. That's what you want. Okay, so going into the base. Okay, yeah, some of these doors, or most of these, are armored, but sheet metal's fine. So this is basically your drop chest. Now there are tons of drop chests right in this small area, which is awesome. You got your main furnace supply right here, um, and then you got 2 double chests full of drop chests, and then 3 small boxes. Plus, if you close this door, that's where the cupboard is. You got 2 more furnaces. You can have a place to plant your hemp. For all you marijuana smokers out there, but yeah, but another drop chest. I would put more important loot in there. Obviously this is just for drop chests, but you can actually store some decent valuable loot, since it's at least 2 walls to get to that chest. So it's pretty dang important to have a place to grow hemp. Because early game you're going to be just basically wanting cloth all the time. So it's a great little design if you want to have a small little area. And you can just plant your seeds in just one area, and it doesn't affect anything. So I like this design because it has it's basically a triangle foundation within a square, so it makes for really easy movement and a lot of protection on the inner side of the base because of that triangle foundation within a square. So this is where I would place my first sleeping bag. I wouldn't put it on the first layer. Um, just save enough resources till you can build up to the second layer, and then this is really awesome. It has 4 small boxes, which is a decent amount of storage. Has another chest, and then I basically catty quartered. I didn't want another large chest right here because if they use rockets, they can get both of your boxes, which you don't want, of course. So that's always in my designs. It's just kind of, I don't know, just playing the game just a little bit smarter, and it usually works out for the best in the end. So you got tons of storage, another furnace room. So you got, what was it, 5 furnaces downstairs, another 3 up here, and I like that a lot. So, and then you got, these doors right here. So your sleeping bag is pretty dang protected. So nobody is gonna get it for a while. You can armor this door, so it'd be 4C4 just to get your sleeping bag. But trust me, like this is pretty dang strong for how small it is. Okay. So that's the second floor. Usually, it's okay to store stuff on your second floor. It's not a ton, and especially since the boxes are on opposite sides, um, it's a little bit better. You just don't want all your stuff in one room. I hate that, and it's pretty dumb if you actually do that. And lots and lots of people do that, and that's just kind of retarded. I like splitting up my loot as much as I can. So let's go up to, this is the third floor. And also, anytime people can get in your base, more than likely they're gonna pick these doors. So you want to sheet metal these bad boys, and you'll be protected from, because more than likely most small bases get raid towered. That's just a cheaper option because most people store loot on third, fourth floors. So it's just it's very wise, because then they go downwards and then they just pick through the the soft side of stone walls, and they can tear a whole base up by raid towering in, and everything's opposite. So you want to sheet metal these bad boys. Um, I didn't have a let's see, a doorway right here, just because it's just a little bit too small if you want to put a bed. So since we do have those triangle foundations, it gives you just a little bit more extra room, which is just awesome. It's just very makes for easy travel, and I hate bases where it's hard to move around. So okay, this room has 4 large boxes, 2 small boxes. Um, I would put your more valuable loot in these 2 boxes, since these only have one wall protecting it. So just keep that in mind. There you go. Of course, put that stone. Um, I would put, as you're building this base up, I would put your main loot in this box, just for the time being until you can go upwards. So, just because people expect you to put your best loot in one location. So in this base, this is your main loot room. So, um, just store all your guns and stuff in this one, and you'll be very happy that you did. You don't want all your good stuff in one location. So, okay, let's keep on going up. Um, I don't like ladder hatches like on the third, fourth, fifth floors, just because they're a super easy target. So I usually do ladders once I get up to like the third floor, it's a little bit smarter. Always keep your ladder, like basically one hit away. So if they do raid, you can just shoot it and it'll break. And I'm almost positive they can't, double or triple boost in a triangle foundation. Let me know in the comment sections if they can, if that's even possible. I'm pretty sure like KCMO TV, I'm pretty sure he said that in one of his videos that they can't. I haven't had enough people. I'm a solo player, so um I can't really triple boost or don't play enough with enough people that I would even get the opportunity to. But I'm pretty sure he said it's not possible. So, oops. Okay, let's just fly. So this is basically your shootout area. It's nothing really special, nothing really new, but I like doing this little trick is putting your bag on top of shelf, and then they can't break that bag, so it's pretty dang nice. Oops, just upgrade that stone, and then you always want to have whatever your best weapon is. So if say you died, like someone was camping your doorway like out there, and they killed you, and you want immediately to get a gun and try to kill them and get your stuff back, I would spawn here instead of my bed, and then have, if I did have a bolt, if I did have, a nice gun like an AK or something, then you can get to it really fast, and then you have all your angles you need. So you don't have to, go through a billion doors to get outside. So that's an option that I like to have. And then, you of course have these awesome little shootout areas. Um, and and I would put a door on this one. All of these are okay. They can't actually get through here, so you're more than safe. So if they do raid tower, more than likely they'll land on your roof. More than likely they won't be able to fit through here. Like jumping, that's just crazy. So they'll have to blow through that wall or the ceiling, and then go through your door. And they actually don't know this. If this box wasn't sticking out, uh, that could be the way down. So they don't know. So it's a 50-50 chance. But more than likely they would assume it's this, just because they know that's the airlock. So, um, I would give it like 75% chance they would pick this door. So, that is about it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope I was entertaining. I was drinking last night with my buddies at a bar, so my voice is kind of messed up right now. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, I would appreciate that. And then, I always like to have like a bridge base kind of designs, and this is just kind of an extra little flare I did. You can just make these twig, and then overnight put just a tad bit of loot in here. And that's why I have sheet metal doors, so they can't pick through that and try to get through loot, because a lot of people get or put really good stuff on bridge based designs, like a exterior box, so it's really hard to get to, and it's a pretty decent amount of protection. Of course, this is just like a principle. You never want to store more loot in a box than what it will take to raid. So this, of course, will take 2 C4 to break this. So you don't want to store more than 2 C4 in that. So they're always going to have a net loss. And that's what you want. You always want the raider to spend more than he's going to make on your base. So if they know you, you know you're smart, and you just spread your loot around, and boy, oh boy, those raiders will be pissed. So that's what you want. Alright. And also, very quickly, I'm going to do probably another upgraded base of this. It's just basically, I'll just show you really, really fast. It's so simple. Let me get out of no clip. Sorry. So you just, it's like, I can't remember who did the video, but it's like shark teeth. whoever made that video said it looked like shark teeth. It really does. So, and it's he's one of the Rust builders. I'm trying to be one of those YouTubers that make really good base designs, so I do appreciate if you guys do like leave a like and stuff. So you just get rid of that foundation and then put a triangle and then just repeat that process and you will have shark teeth. Okay. So there you go. So it has expandability. That's another big point on this base. Some small bases you just can't expand on. This one has really nice expandability. Just get rid of these and basically it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 to get to your cut board. And then if you did on the opposite, it'd be 4. So it'd be 4 minimum to get to your cut board, which is really nice. And also, since you're a solo player, it's not as important to have 2 cut boards, but it always is better. So I didn't on this build just because I would say for this size base, it's really not necessary to have 2 cut boards, but you can. So definitely, you know, take that wall, instead of putting a wall, just put your doorway and you know, have a sheet metal door and you know, just break that tool cupboard, put your tool cupboard wherever you want on the 3rd floor, and you'll have 2, and it's much more protected. So just keep that in mind. And sorry for the long video. I just want to be really thorough on my base design.